So now this is where I'm going to start part 3 of the Miata turbo build. As you can see, it is all dark around me, and that is because I finally got one of these lights. I actually have another one, but I did not expect it to be this bright, and everything is lit up. I can see everything perfectly fine, so finally I can finally start working in the dark, because it used to be where, as y'all probably know, it used to be where once the sun started to go down, that was it. I had to shut it down because I couldn't film anything at all. I'd have to have a little flashlight shining it around everywhere. It was just too much of a hassle. So now I can finally start working at night. But what I am going to do right now is I'm going to be installing the coolant lines to the turbo. Here's the thing, whenever I take this line off, I'm going to have so much coolant go everywhere. So that's why I'm going to put a oil pan right below here, and I'm gonna just go ahead and probably change all the coolant in it, just get that out of the way, and then also change the oil tonight. And tomorrow I should have the correct fitting that is supposed to go into the oil feed of the turbo. It's supposed to, well, not go into the oil feed, but it's supposed to go into the block of the car. I had ordered the wrong thread pitch for my other fitting, so I got the one with the right thread pitch coming in tomorrow, and once that comes in, I can, pretty sure I should be able to start it up and at least hear it running on the turbo. I already know that this line, because it's been on there for so long, it is stuck, and I'm not worried about this destroying this hose. What I'm gonna do is just simply cut it right there, get it out the way. Well, that's not nearly as much. That's not nearly as much as what I thought it was gonna be. Well, now that I have a fountain of coolant going everywhere. So I'm gonna just shorten this line up a little bit, make it run to the top, roughly like that, about right there, which should keep it far away from everything, really. That line is run good and tight. So after having to take off this piece on the turbo, after fighting this for about an hour and killing my fingers, I finally was able to get it all the way on, get the hose all the way on to the nipple. So now all I'm about to do is just simply drain all of the coolant, that way I can put all new coolant back into it. And to do that, all you have to do is just take this bolt off right here and just let it drain out. already drained all the oil out because you want to make sure that you don't have any shavings from whenever you drill and tap the oil pan. So all I'm about to do right now is just fill it back up with, well, drop it back down and then fill it back up with oil. That intercooler is so fucking low to the ground. Oh my god. I did not expect it to be that low to the ground. I'm definitely going to have to modify that. That's too low. God damn.
This time we're gonna get funky.
So now everything that I could do tonight is done. I got all new coolant, all new oil. I got the coolant lines to the turbo run. Got the oil drain run. It's back on the ground. Now all I'm waiting for is that fitting to come in tomorrow for the oil feed, and hopefully we'll hear it run for the first time. So it is now day 2 of part 3, I think it is, and it's not the day after because the FedEx guy decided to deliver the fitting to some random house, but luckily enough they brought it to me. But finally got the fitting with the right threads on it, and I can now hook up the oil feed on the car. That way the turbo gets oil to it and it won't just burn up, and then I can see if it starts. So we'll see. Now I gotta put on the adapter that goes from 4 AN to 3 AN, which is what the hose that I have is. And now the oil feed. I'm pretty sure everything is run now. So I'm about to try and start it up for the first time. Well, it is running. So, but anytime as soon as I give it any gas, it wants to die. So can't really run it yet. And I put the fat ass air filter on it. This thing is way too big for it, but oh well, it'll work. But I think that is where I'm going to end part 3 of the turbo build. There's still other things I need to do. Like, I still need to make a gauge pod, which is what I'm about to do right now, and that's going to be another video in itself. But still make a gauge pod, still need to install Mega Squirt, the wideband O2 sensor, and a bunch of other gauges. But that's all to come. So as far as the turbo, everything is run, everything is plumbed up. I didn't see any leaks or anything, so hopefully it's good. So if you like the video and you want to see more of it, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Later.